What to say to really get your ex back? What are the words, the sentences that you can use right now to get their attention? It seems like you're talking to a wall. It seems that they don't care about what you say. Basically, they won't give their attention. And of course, for you, it's really hurtful because you have tried to change. You really wanted to show them that you're different. And what we will do right now is look at the options. How can you make someone listening to you? How can you make your ex believing that you have changed and that they should give you another chance? Before to tell you what are the four sentences or the four ways to make your ex to listen to you, to give you their full attention, it's very important for me to talk about the mistakes that we are doing when we want to get back with someone we love. Because I've coached so many people, and every single time I am doing a new live, I am seeing that you're trying to be right. So you think that the if you're right, then your ex would agree with you. And basically, this is just creating a disconnection. So it seems weird. But if your ex is telling you that the sky is green and the grass is pink, we should not argue with them. We should not try to communicate about that because they won't say that they want to be wrong. They won't say that you're right and they won't change their attitude. So, one thing that I learned as a coach is that every time you try to be right, you're pushing your ex away and you make them not want to talk to you, not want to understand you. So, if your ex says that the sky is green, no matter what they say, we don't care. We stay focused on recreating emotions. And this will be my advice number two, or mistakes number two. You have so much fears, especially the fear of losing them, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of not being able to save the marriage, save the relationship. All of those fears will take the leadership on your emotions. And what you're showing to your ex is a sense of lack of confidence. It's a sense of negativity. All the fears will make your ex think that you didn't change. And of course, you will see that in my advice, the sentences that you can use right now, you will feel a sense of control, power, and confidence. So, tip number or mistakes number three, if you try to be right, remember, I have never seen someone telling you, I love to be wrong. Oh, yeah, I was wrong, you were right. Nobody loves to say that. So you're trying to make a point with your ex, but even if you make a point, the only thing that you will create in them is anger. And you can tell me in the chat. I'm pretty sure that you have seen your ex being angry at you. Your ex, even if you were right, it creates even more distance. So the reason why I'm here today as your coach, it's because I want to tell you that I can help you. And so there is four ways to really make someone listening to you, to really make someone thinking about your needs instead of just their needs. So I want to start with number one. If you want to reattract your ex fast, if you want to make your ex feel that you really change, we need to start with the common vision. If you have the same vision of a situation, then you share the same emotions and it creates a good link, meaning that you and your ex will be linked. So the common vision, it will be a sentence like, hey, I understand. Just I understand the breakup. Or you made the right decision. I clearly needed to change. All of those sentences, the goal is to show that we are aligned. We want the same thing. We think the same way. So we are the same. First of all, we will stop having this anger, those disputes and arguments. We are looking in the same direction. So if you show the common vision, the same vision, It will make your ex listening to you much more. Number two, we need to regain their trust. If we can regain their trust, it means that they will want to hear more. They will want to see you again. Maybe they will want to spend time. Maybe they will want to feel that they can be with you again. So we need to regain their trust. And the only way to do it, it's not to talk about how much you love them. It's not to talk about how much they mean to you. That's a huge mistake. It's actually the opposite. If you want your ex to feel attracted to you, and if you want to regain their trust, you need to tell them, I am doing all of those new actions for myself first. You're not trying to change for them. You're not trying to change for the relationship. No. Whatever you do, it is for you first. And when you will tell them, another way is, I feel myself. I'm, redis- I'm rediscovering myself, and it creates a lot of pleasure. It's amazing to feel myself again. Why? Because if you show that you have done all of those actions for you and not to beg, not to be needy, they start to see how it goes. Then you will face a question from their side. Then you will really face someone that will tell you basically, I know that we cannot change. They will tell you, nobody can change. We cannot change because they feel hurt from the past. That's how they feel, right? So what we will do together, it's something different. We will just respond. Basically, nobody can change. I'm just coming back as the real, for me, the real Alex. I'm just coming back as Alex, the real Alex, the one you met. So instead of saying, oh, I will change, I will become a new person, you can trust me. No, we would use the reverse psychology. You know what? Nobody can change. I'm still the Alex you met at the beginning. I'm still the Alex you met the first time. I'm just getting back to myself. Instead of losing myself, having fears, letting the routine get the best of me, all of those things. No, I'm getting back to myself right now. This is the reverse psychology. This is how you can make someone to listen to you. And before I tell you what is the last tip and the last sentence that you can use, please click in the description. You have some tips from Coach Adrian and myself. We created some free tips for you. You can also book a call with my success manager to see if you want to work one-on-one with me. So this is in the description box, and I can help you with my emotional communication, reverse psychology, neuroscience tool. I can help you get your ex back, but the right way. Doesn't mean that we will be needy. So, sentences number 4. Basically, we need to use what I call the contrast effect. Contrast effect. It is basically the idea that if you focus on negativity and the past, people can't see how much you have changed. It's just not possible. Even if it comes from good intention and you want to ask for forgiveness, you will talk about the negativity. They will feel it again and they will be mad at you. But if you focus on the present and the future, they will be surprised by the contrast you've made. And ultimately, you will regain their trust. So I want you to hear that. Every time I coach you, you want to ask for forgiveness. You want to talk about what bad actions you did in the past. And you're just pushing your ex away because the wounds is still open. They don't want to re-engage with the wounds. And here we are, just talking about it. When we talk about what you're doing today, what are you planning to do tomorrow? What are your goals? You have to understand that this is the best way to regain their attraction, their attention, and their trust. And it's really working very well. Now, I've seen some client telling me, you know what, Alex, because of this breakup, I just get closer to God. And telling this to their ex make the ex feel that they really change. So I'm not saying you need to use this as a magical sentences. I'm just trying to explain to you that this breakup can make you grow as a person. It can help you connect with your faith. It can help you change your bad habits. And this is what we will mention to your ex instead of asking for forgiveness, telling your ex how stupid you were, because that can create even more disconnection, more anger in your ex mind. So I want you to know that. There is spooky thing. How are you doing today, Alex? I lost my voice, but I'm feeling great. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm still here to do my life for you guys. Lucy, how to get your ex back if they have cheated and moved away with someone new. So, Lucy, when someone would cheat on you, it's because in their mind, the grass is greener. Also, they do it in a way that they are in control. So, I suspect that you have been a little bit available, maybe needy, and that you're scared to lose him. If you want to get him back, which means reattract him, you need to show that you use this breakup to break your fears and to become the most amazing Lucy. First, you need to become it, and then you need to talk to him. But let's be honest here. If you are in this situation, you will need help. You will need assistance. You will need a coach. And I would love for me to be your coach. But even if it's not with me, you need to seek some help in order for you to regain control. Okay? So the link is in the description if you want me to be your coach. I would love to assist you in this journey. Jim, hey, I'm going through an intense heartbreak at the moment with no hope. She left me after 18 years together and 2 years married. She says there is no way back. I'm currently in no contact. So, of course, when they leave you, they won't tell you, hey, I'm leaving you, but there is hope. Hey, I'm leaving you, but I will come back October 6th. No. So, what we want to do is doing a step back and understanding what are the root, not just the reasons, the root of the breakup. We just need to stop focusing on the consequences. We need to go deeper. We need to understand the root and we need to really create something special. Okay? Once we are able to do that, you will find a way to make her feel that you're different. And so, even if she said there is no way I will come back, she's right. She doesn't want to come back. But maybe there is a way to reattract her and there is a way to feel good. Okay? There is Alexa. Alex, we spoke on the phone today. He kept telling me he misses me and then told me he would be open to have drinks soon, telling me he regrets a lot of things. I kept trying to redirect the conversation. So maybe he misses you. The question is, how can we rebuild an amazing connection? Because if you want to redirect the conversation, it's because you don't want to fall too soon. So instead of trying to redirect the conversation, show a little bit of independency because I feel he's missing this part in you. Maybe you were too much after each other, too much on top of each other, maybe the routine. We want to change this dynamic. Okay? We want to recreate something special. The gamers. How do I get my ex back after the second breakup due to my own insecurities? By showing how much you love life. When we feel insecure, we put the pressure on our partner. Right now, we have to show something different, right? We have to show that there is no more insecurities. And that's why you as well, you need to seek help from a psych, from someone that will do hypnosis, coaching, psychiatric, someone that will help you do the personal development work. This is something very, very, very important. Okay? So, last question from Sian. I said something to my ex and she got hurt and broke up with me and blocked me from everywhere except Snapchat. But I love her and we haven't spoken for 1 month. You need to ask for forgiveness. The best actions we do to ask for forgiveness is a letter. If you do a letter, you will be able to connect and explain how much you have changed. So, this will be for me my advice to you because if you didn't talk for a month, you need to come back with a strong action. This is something very, very important. Okay? So remember, if you want to work with me, we have attached some free gifts in the description. It's also in the chat. and you can apply for the private coaching. Okay? There is always an answer. There is always something we can do to have no regrets. Sometimes we have to be patient. Some other time, you can use the examples that I showed you in this video. And I want you to really, really focus on those. Okay, so remember, first of all, we need to have a common vision. We are seeing the same way the situation. Number two, we need to regain trust, and the best way is to change for ourselves. Number three, we need to answer all of their doubts. So we are not changing, we are just coming back as ourselves. And number four, the contrast effect. Very important for you to get those results. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's tough, but I promise you I will do new lives very soon. I will see you next week and I will answer your question. I see you soon, guys. Take care of yourself.